This is a video about how to use the multiplication rule for probability, or the AND probabilities. And so in this case, this is the proficient level, and it's asking if you have a fair 10-sided die and are going to roll it twice, what is the probability of rolling an odd number and then rolling a number less than 3? First of all, this is important that we understand that there are independent and dependent ways of looking at this. And so if these are independent variables, independent probability events, that means the probability of one happening does not affect the probability of the next thing happening. If you roll an odd number, it's equally likely that you would roll a number less than 3 on the second roll. And so those probabilities do not affect each other. They would be considered independent. And the probability of A and B happening is equal to the probability of A times the probability of B. And so what we're looking at here is that it is a 10-sided die, and the first thing is the probability of rolling an odd number. Let's look at this. Let's let the event A being odd. And once again, this is the sample space here would be 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And so on a 10-sided die, that would be 5. The probability then of A would be 5 out of 10. And let's let B be what was it? A number less than 3. We'll put N for number less than 3, and so that is the set 1 and 2. Does not include 3 because 3 is not less than 3. A number is not less than itself. So the probability then of B is 2 out of 10. And then we can say then the probability of A and B is the probability of it's 5/10, which you've already calculated, times 2/10. And 5 times 2 would be 10, and 10 times 10 is 100, and this simplifies, divide both sides by both the top and the bottom by 10. It's 1/10, and so the fraction is 1/10. Decimal is 0.1 or 0.10 if you want to go to 2 decimal places, and then as a percentage, that's 10. If you want to again show 2 decimal places, you go to 10.00%. That's not different than just writing 10%. It just, if you write it out with the 2 decimal places, you're saying that we rounded this out to this is accurate to the hundredths place. And so so that's what we've got. Now in Spanish, en español, nos ha pedido que encontremos la probabilidad usando la regla de multiplicación. Y en esto nos dice, you have a fair 10-sided die. Tienes un dado con 10 faces. Fair significa que es justo, que no está pesado en ningún lado. And you're going to roll it twice. Lo vas a tirar twice, 2 veces. What is the probability? ¿Cuál es la probabilidad of rolling an odd number, de tirar un número impar? Recuerda que odd es impar. And then, entonces, rolling a number, tirar un número less than 3, menor que 3. Entonces, si ponemos que A es el evento de tirar un número impar, Odd otra vez significa impar. Entonces los números entre 1 y 10 que son impares son 1, 3, 5, 7 y 9. Son 5 números. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Entonces es 5 de los posibles 10 opciones, posibilidades. Entonces, B, si evento B es tirar un número menor que 3, un número menor que 3 son dos números, 1 y 2. 3 no es menor que 3, 3 es igual que 3. Entonces tenemos dos números de los posibles 10. Entonces esa probabilidad es 2 de 10. Entonces la probabilidad de A y B es la multiplicación de los dos. 5 décimos por 2 décimos. Y ese 5 por 2 es 10. 10 por 10 es 100. Se puede eliminar dividiendo tanto el número de arriba y lo de abajo entre 10. Y eso nos da un décimo. Entonces la respuesta es un décimo, o un décimo escrito como un decimal, o 10% escrito como porcentaje. Otra vez, si tienen preguntas, me avisas y sigue adelante, trabaje duro. Esa es la clave.